everyone, so today I'm going to be doing an empties video. I have quite a few products to show and it's just kind of like one of those times where like I just did an empties video not too long ago, but I just used up everything at once. So yeah, a lot of repeat products, so it shouldn't be too long though. So the first product is not anything new. I've shown this 1,000 times. This is the L'Oreal Feria Absolute Platinum. This is my favorite hair dye that I use. It's about 10 bucks from the drugstore. And I ended up using another one that I had. This one I got on sale for like $2.50 from Big Lots, but I don't like this one on its own, but I got desperate and I had to use it, and it's the Revlon ColorSilk in the color Light Sun Blonde. I don't really care for this one. It's a little bit more of a like a warm tone blonde, which I don't mind, but I kind of prefer a little bit more of the cool tone. But I ended up using this, but it had been a while since I dyed my hair, so I like really could have used like another like half of a box because I ran out. So I ended up mixing these, which I don't really ever recommend doing. Really shouldn't mix dyes or anything like that, but I was in a pinch and I had to like get my roots done. I don't really like this one, but this one is my absolute favorite, so I always go for this one. So on the topic of blonde hair, I've had this for so long. This is called the Shimmer Light Shampoo, and it's for like blonde and silver, and it's to tone your hair to kind of get rid of any brassiness. I have had this since I went blonde, and I went blonde in, when did I go blonde? When I started college, so that was like 4 years ago. So I've been blonde for a while, and I have used this, and I kind of have a love-hate relationship with it. I ended up only getting the shampoo. I didn't get the conditioner because I thought, well, I don't really need both and I can kind of like get by with one. And so this has lasted me like 4 years because I don't use this too often. I would use it probably like maybe once every 2 to 3 weeks just to kind of like get rid of some of the brassiness. But the problem I have with this is that some people say they'll leave this on for like 20 minutes and they'll have like perfectly icy toned hair. I could leave this on and like certain parts of my hair, especially my bangs, I could leave it on for 30 seconds and my bangs turn gray. Like just certain, I guess it depends on like different porosity of my hair or something, but just it kind of always takes unevenly, so I have to be very careful with it. So I always end up like diluting it a bit with like just a regular shampoo and kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a mess. Long story short, I actually did repurchasing this, but I ended up getting the generic version. It's a couple bucks cheaper, but I also got the conditioner as well, but I was gonna get the generic, but they didn't have that one. So I ended up getting the name brand. So I have the generic shampoo and the name brand conditioner, but that's neither here nor there. I would say go for the generic. It's just a couple bucks cheaper, but yeah, so I like this. The smell is very strong. Some people really hate it. I don't really mind. I mean, it's definitely a very strong kind of like grandma-y kind of smell to it, but it works. It's definitely my favorite purple shampoo that I've tried as far as like the cheap ones. There's one that's, I think it's called like the J. Hermack one. That one I don't even bother with. That one is like super weak sauce, so I just don't care for that one. But I do really like the Shimmer Lights, but I do always have the problem with it, just it takes differently in my hair. So it's hard for me to get it super even. So if you ever see like purple streaks in my hair, it's most likely not intentional. But the other good thing about that is that it typically washes out, you know, it kind of settles down after the next wash. So next to shampoo and conditioner, these are my favorites. I've loved these. I've used these a ton of times and I've showed them a bit. So this is the Suave Professionals Coconut Oil Shampoo and Conditioner. I love these, super cheap, and I would definitely buy these again. I think I showed the shampoo of this one last time, but this is the conditioner and I love this one as well. I love the scent of this one. It's the Garnier Fructis Grow Strong. It's again, another cheap one. I love the scent of this one. It really like stays in my hair for a long time, which I love. I would totally buy this again. Next are some makeup wipes that I did not care for. I got these from Marshall's. They were $4 and they are the Miceller makeup wipe removers with Rosewater to them, and there were 60 of them. I didn't really care for these. They were a little bit more expensive than the ones I typically get, which is the Epiel one, which is always in my videos, which I always talk about. Those are just my favorite. I get those from Big Lots. They're like $2 for 60 wipes. So this one was twice as much, and I didn't love this very much. I found that it didn't remove my eye makeup very well. Another thing I got from Marshall's, this was also a bar of soap. This one was $4, and this one smelled really good. It was called the Vanilla Almond Moisturizing Soap Bar by Asquith and Somerset. I totally did not say that right. It was kind of just one of those like decorative soaps or whatever, but it smelled really good. I wouldn't buy it again though. It just, I don't know, just get you some cheap soap. The next thing I used up that I didn't really care for, this was the Rimmel London Volume Colourist. I actually did a kind of like a review video on this one, my Buy or Bye-Bye series, and this one, if you guys saw that video, you know that it's supposed to like tint your lashes darker over time. I would say that's a little bit of questionable, but overall I didn't care for this and I would not repurchase this. Next is an absolute favorite. If you guys saw like my latest Sephora haul, this was a sample that I got in one of my orders and it has a little bit left in it. I gotta get like every drop of it because it's like so good. This is the Elizabeth and James Nirvana Bourbon Perfume sample. I've never used up a tiny perfume sample. I don't know why. I just hoard perfume samples and I don't actually use them. But this one I definitely used up. I love this so much. I bought the full size of it and it smells so good. So I did purchase that one and I love it. It's my new signature fragrance. The next thing I used up, I go through these so quickly, but these are just like the little scents, little scentsy blocks or whatever that I get from Walmart, and this one is the pink velvet one, has a little pink macaroons on it, and I love these. It's just like really sweet. It kind of smells like Fruit Loops to me. It smells like Fruit Loops. I don't know, but they're my favorite and they're like $2. So I have repurchased those like 100 times. And next I have this like face mask that I use. It's actually like a sheet mask and it is from Montagne Jeunesse, and this is the Dead Sea Mud Clay. It was just like a little $1 one that I got from Big Lots. What I like about this one is like it comes on like a little like cloth mask. So it's like, it's a little easier and like easier to clean off and stuff rather than just like ones that are just the clay that you like smear all over your face. But I like this, I don't know. It's $1. I'm really into like sheet masks lately, so I've got a few more that I will be doing soon. And then the final product I used up is kind of a cheaty product, but not really. But this, I've had this for a long time, but I used to love this so much. So it's called the Ulta Extreme Wear Cream Eyeshadow. It looks like this, and it's basically just this little like cream eyeshadow. This one was in the color Private Party. I used to use this all the time, but it's kind of dried out now, but I did use the hell out of this. I don't even know if they still sell these anymore, so I can't really say if I'd like repurchase it or not, but I definitely did use so much of this. And that is pretty much it for this Empties video. I hope it wasn't super long because I know a lot of times I can get pretty long-winded, but that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.